Well, this is the Autistic Lutheran Carnivore again, and in this video I will explain some of the health benefits beyond weight loss of, that I've experienced on the carnivore diet. I lost about 60 pounds. I have a long way to go, I, but at my heaviest I was about 490. Now I'm around 430. I I really want to get under 300 to prove that I can go a whole lot lower, but I that'll take time. I have no more plantar fasciitis, uh, or however you say it. I didn't do any of the exercises. I couldn't figure out how to do them. It just felt a little weird. I putting a a bottle of water frozen under my foot, and but the diet pretty much I cured that without me doing any of the exercises. Normally, I am an early riser on this diet, and I don't need caffeine. I mean, so many people are addicted to coffee. I mean, I just don't understand that. However, in my keto days, I was addicted to diet soda, particularly Diet Mountain Dew, and I wasn't doing it for the caffeine, but I I I was doing it Diet Mountain Dew because of its low calorie content, and the caffeine just I gave me a buzz, but I wasn't doing it for the caffeine. I but even without drinking diet soda, without drinking tea or anything with caffeine in it, I'm an early riser on the carnivore diet. I used to eat out of boredom. And even on the carnivore diet, I used to eat out of boredom, but I eating the carnivore diet, I typically am just one meal a day eating at supper, and I don't eat snacks, and this frees me up to do a whole lot more during the day. I typically I don't eat lunch anymore. I I don't need to. I'm not hungry. My gums are pink, and I haven't brushed for years, and I had really bad teeth, and I had some red gums back when I was just eating junk, and I I can't explain why I have pink gums, and why I that happened despite me not brushing for years. Maybe I should be brushing, I to whiten my teeth, but I don't see why that would be a benefit to my gum health. Back before I was even on the keto diet, I had lots of constipation, and when you have constipation, you really don't want to exercise. and the I guess that is I another benefit I I the carnivore diet had is that when you don't have any constipation, you feel like exercising. No brain fog. I This was a great benefit of the carnivore diet because you can think clearly, and that was a great help in school. I I'm in school right now. I going to get my associates in accounting, and I have been on the dean's list a few times, and I am in the honor society. I and I with my good grades, even though I've been half time in my classes, it's still my brain fog is not there, and I can think more clearly. The My speaking voice right now doesn't really reflect the clarity in my thinking. It's just a struggle for me to express myself, and sometimes with my voice I sound dumber than I actually am. And that's been a barrier more times than not in me finding a job. I think this has something to do with my autism, but my brain fog went away, and I have clearer thinking now. I have in the past lowered my hemoglobin A1C to under pre-diabetic levels, but I've fallen off of the carnivore diet sometimes, and so it is high, and I like in the 7% range. And I know that if you don't eat carbohydrates, it will go down. It's just that I need a more stable track record of staying on the carnivore diet, and I will accomplish this because it is a lifestyle, not a diet. And I have lowered my blood pressure. I used to have readings of systolic blood pressure in the 160s, 180s. And I know it should be lower, and I lowered it to 130, but there's also a discrepancy of are the nurses at the clinic that I go to measuring it higher than it should be, or do I have secondary hypertension? There's also a possibility that because my vitamin D level is low, that maybe that is the cause of my higher blood pressure. And I am going to be taking a vitamin D supplement with vitamin K2 and I think zinc. I think Dr. Berg has a supplement package for increasing vitamin D. And I'm going to be doing that in the next month. And that might help me to be more resistant to disease. And a lot of people think that it to be resistant to disease you have to be vaccinated, but I'm starting to come from a worldview of the more natural you get, the healthier you will be, rather than the more unnatural products that you shove into your body, the healthier you be. No, I think that natural is better.